City 911. Do you need police, fire, or medical?
The police. This guy tried to grab a little child.
Oh, my God. Did you just get somebody out here?
Monday, November 9th, 2020, New York City's Madison Square Park.
It's a lovely park. My girlfriend and I are meeting up with one of our friends, and we're sitting on the park bench talking to our friend, and I hear commotion. I hear yelling, I hear screaming, and I want to check it out, make sure everything's okay.
Brian walks away to see what's going on.
I'm thinking that he'll be gone for a couple minutes and then he'll return.
But neither Brian or Mandy have any idea that he's about to walk into a dangerous situation.
I walk up, and there's a man, and he's playing tug-of-war with a mom with a baby in a stroller.
Behind the crowd of bystanders, a frightening altercation is taking place.
And she's pleading, let go, please let go.
This man tried to grab this lady's stroller.
Is the baby in the stroller?
She is pleading for him to let go of the stroller, and he is saying things like, how do you know this is your baby?
I want to identify the kid. I want to identify.
He's very aggressive.
I want to know if that's my kid. Get away. I want to know if that's my kid.
This is a parent's worst nightmare. She's trying to wrestle away her own baby from this maniac.
People quickly surround the mother, trying to help her pry the stranger's hands off her baby's stroller.
So as this crowd is forming around them, they're screaming at him, he's screaming at them, and this woman is terrified.
But he won't let go of the stroller. He says, let go of the stroller. Let go of the stroller, I'm gonna knock you out.
We're talking about an attempted kidnapping here. We don't know if this person's armed. We don't know what they're capable of.
I hear people saying, call the police, call the police.
That's when Brian, a trained martial arts coach, decides he has to do something.
But for that moment, I'm just observing. I don't want to escalate the situation. But at that point, I feel that it was only a matter of seconds till it was gonna come to blows. So I walk around the man, I put my hands around him and use a Jiu-Jitsu move to bring him to the ground. I transition to what's called a seatbelt grip. You're behind them. Essentially, they're wearing you like a backpack. Your legs are around them, your arms are around them, and you can really limit what they are able to do. I want to keep him restrained, keep myself safe, keep the crowd safe, and also him away from the mom and the baby. It really allows me to be able to control someone without hurting them. I'm just holding him until police show up or someone shows up to take care of the situation.
He doesn't have to do this, but he jumps in to try to help this young lady and the baby out of nowhere. Is the good Samaritan of the day.
No, I'm not, man.
You trying to take a
kid?
You trying to take a kid?
But now that he's pinned to the ground, the man only becomes more angry.
Stop it, liar. Liar.
As others try to help Brian, even sitting on the man's feet, the crowd grows larger.
There's an angry mob forming. People are walking by asking, what's going on? And bystanders will tell them, this man just tried to take a baby from a mother.
The crowd is angry. They are calling him all kinds of names. And this is becoming an even more dangerous situation because now we don't know if the crowd wants to exact some sort of street justice against the perpetrator.
An attempted kidnapping in Manhattan tried to take a stroller with a baby inside.
As the man who tried to steal a woman's baby angrily thrashes his arms, the crowd loses control.
People will get mad, and the more the crowd is antagonizing him, the more he's fighting back.
Get the out of here with Raleigh. Get the you're lying.
He's just lashing out. He's screaming, he's shouting obscenities, trying to wrestle away, he's trying to headbutt him, and it's taking a while for the police to arrive.
One of the guys is about to get hurt if somebody doesn't show up really fast. This is the crazy guy. He's going to hurt everybody. He's going to probably kill somebody. So we need help.
In the midst of the commotion, Brian never loosens his grip on the man, but he starts to worry.
It's only a matter of time till my grip gives out. Even though these moves, these physical moves are effective, you can't do something forever. It's only a matter of time till your muscle gives out. There are times where I actually look up and ask people in the crowd if they could call the police, and they tell me that they already did.
We're waiting for the police. We've been waiting for 10 minutes.
They're waiting for the police for so long, and the police are not here.
And the first thing that starts going numb was my left leg. So that's only a matter of time till I have to let go.
Brian can't see where the mother and her child have gone, but his reasons for wanting to protect them are personal.
I was involved in an incident where I got jumped in 2010. And when I got out of the hospital, I kind of just immersed myself in martial arts. And initially, it was to protect myself. But later on, you learn that you can help others as well.
This is not out of character for him. There have been instances where we've been traveling together or we've seen a bar fight where he will step up to help somebody in need.
But this time, it seems Brian may not be able to save the day.
He's holding down this perpetrator for over 15 minutes, which is an eternity when you're trying to hold someone down who doesn't want to be held down.
Finally, after 17 minutes, park rangers show up to help subdue the man. And 30 minutes after the frightening attack first begins, police arrive and put the agitated attacker in an ambulance.
I don't know why he wanted to take the baby, but it was definitely very clear that he was not all the way there. Someone like this needs treatment, needs help.
With the situation now under police control, Brian walks away.
As I leave, the crowd starts clapping. And that was the moment when I felt like I did something good.
As Brian comes up to me, he's trembling, he's shaking.
And first thing my girlfriend says to me is, "Where were you? Where you been?" I'm actually limping because my right leg got hyperextended because of the weight that was on it.
We find out that he has subdued a potential kidnapping. I definitely thought about all the ways this could have gone wrong. The mob mentality, if someone had a weapon, who knows who could have gotten hurt.
What Brian didn't know is that after he stepped in to help, the terrified mother made a break for it with her baby and dialed 911.
Just like grabbed onto my stroller and said, "This is my son, why are you taking him?" And he got really violent. I think he's hallucinating.
Are you injured?
No, I'm just scared.
People start referring to this young man as a hero, and he truly is the definition of a hero. He put his own safety at risk for someone he didn't even know.
A Good Samaritan is speaking out tonight about how he used Jiu-Jitsu to take down a man who's accused of trying to steal a baby.
A New Yorker is being praised for using his training in martial arts to stop an alleged attempted kidnapping.
The press requests were coming from all over the world, from China to Mexico to the UK. It seemed just about everywhere.
33-year-old Kemsley was in Madison Square Park when he heard screaming.
Telling everyone it was his baby. I got him to the ground.
Where's your cape and your Superman shirt?
I think it's funny to hear things joking that Brian's a superhero, but he really is very brave.
Brian is modest about what he did and says he doesn't feel like a hero.
The bar for being a hero should not be set this low. When you hear a woman screaming and see a man trying to take a baby away from a woman, everyone should jump in.
And of all the attention he got after the video of the incident went viral, it was one letter that touched him most.
So 2 months later, the mother wrote me an email. I needed some time to digest the shock. I do pass the park multiple times every single day, so there isn't a day where I don't thank you. It was very brave and kind of you to help a random stranger, and it really warmed my heart and reinforced my faith that people are genuinely good.
The man who tried to take the woman's child was never publicly identified. After a mental health evaluation, he was deemed unable to care for himself, and no charges were filed.
Wherever he is, I just hope he gets the treatment he needs. My takeaway from this situation is that when something like this happens, you don't have to react violently. It is still possible to get through it all with the mother, the child, the crowd, the suspect, and myself, all unharmed.